I'm philosophical. This is my channel. Let's just see what the message is today. So you want to be a badass, show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft all the time or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing up fully as yourself. Let's talk about this. Tell me about this. This is a skill and a talent, but I feel like someone is skilled at being authentic. Love. Skilled at showing love. Maybe you were also skilled at one point at getting into impulsive relationships and then getting your heart broken, possibly by karmic dudes who treated you like an option and juggled you with other women and stuff like that, only to wind up leaving you in the end and choosing them over you, and you're the authentic one. You could be sitting there feeling like, do the authentic ones, do the legit ones always wind up by themselves, or does it pay to even be a good person? An engineer? You could be an engineer or could have went to school for engineering. I also think that if all these people were like working together to try to sabotage a relationship for you, or just anything for you, a home, there could be some people who were trying to stop you from getting a home as well. There could be 7 different people that are involved in this. But this is also, there's somebody here there's somebody that wants to work together with you to get into a relationship. But I feel like they could have possibly done something impulsively with like got into a relationship with another person, like drinking, or you know what I mean? This would be 2 people that have that in common, like drinking and drugs. Or this could have even been you in the past, that this is why you got into relationships, is because maybe you were drinking or doing drugs and what smile. You could be on camera around your home, cameras in your home. Try to pin it on you. Tried to pin what? What were they? The engineering is also like creating something, trying to create a story or staging something. There could have been something that happened, trying to cut you out, pin it on you. This is lies, man. Somebody's trying to keep this lie. Somebody needs to confess something, that they are the one. Huh? Let's just find out who this is. All right. Frank, Francesca, Fred, Ralph, or Antoine or Tamika Freeman. They tried to pin something on another person. There could be somebody that was with, this could be a Tamika or a Tara or a Tammy or something like that. And there could be a situation where somebody doesn't want to be with her anymore, that maybe they want something a little different. They want to cut out, they don't want to cheat, or they don't want to be with cheaters. They don't want a false relationship. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to find out who they're destined to be with. So he could have left her, and she could be trying to blame it on somebody else. She's not blaming herself for anything. Yeah, I'm telling you, he left, or he wants to. He's not on the same frequency as this female. And I feel like she keeps trying to say that it's someone else's fault. Yeah, he wants to go towards someone that he feels like is a blessing in his life. You know, so I'm guessing that this female, he doesn't feel like that with her. You know, This person is skilled and very talented. This person loves this. He got into a relationship with this female. I honestly believe that there's some like there's some manipulation going on here. I mean, I don't feel black magic yet, but I feel like it's gonna pop up. You are exceedingly you. That's what he wants. He wants somebody that's honest, right? Authentic. I don't want somebody that has to put on an act for me all the time. You know, just be honest about this, that, or the other. He could have even had this conversation with her. Like, I just want you to be honest with me about this or that. Look, we're about the plants and animals. I honestly think he wants that's healthy. That's a healthy life, healthy relationship, eating healthy. Maybe someone's realizing that the food that they've been eating has been like affecting. I mean, I believe that the food that we eat affects us. You know, I do. Hedonist. This is a beautiful woman, though. Celebrates the beauty. He wants a woman that's confident and sees the beauty in herself and others. He doesn't want a female that sits there and trash talks other females. Somebody's completely turned off by this. Like, I never realized how bad this really was, you know? And then maybe he turned into somebody that started judging women as well. He doesn't want anything to do with it. And I'm looking at the violin card. Everything's always happening to this female. It's always somebody else's fault. Like, I feel so fucking agitated and drained. The waiting game. I honestly think he's willing to wait. Like, I'm willing to wait for this one. You know what I mean? Somebody's completely changing who they are, right? Yes. They want to see if this love, if having this woman in his life that's not going to bring him down like this is actually going to bring in the great things that he's being told. I don't know if he did already. I mean, he could. Let me find out who this person's counterpart is. I think he's realizing, like, I shouldn't have to buy you things for you to be happy with me. You're only happy when I buy you shit. All right? And then you always have your guard up. But then if I say, let's go to the mall, or let's do this, or then you're all over me and you're kissing me and you're telling me that you love me. Who's this person's counterpart? Emily Charles, Amelia Charles, Melissa Charles. That's who this person is supposed to be with. Okay, this female must be she's got to be a divine feminine. Yeah, he could have walked away from this girl even to be with this other one. I feel like he never got, if that's the case, he never got over this shit. She could have played, I think if that's the case, this other female played a huge part. Somebody could have even said that they found someone in a lake. I don't know, does he feel like this? Yeah, somebody lied and said that this female was gone. Okay. So she was targeting this man from the rip, right? Like, I don't know if somebody's saying that they're a detective or an investigator or something like that. This female could be being held somewhere. Charles Street. I'll be right back. 9447 Charles Street. I exposed the other day, I didn't do it publicly though, that there are some houses on Charles Street in Philadelphia that people are holding people at. The trafficking has skyrocketed, people going missing and being held in places, and I guess trafficked, or I guess that's what it is. She's being trafficked somewhere. So I think that that's the one that this person is in love with, and this female played a huge part. And I think that she does this to him mentally so that he's completely broken and he can't piece things together. All right, so that's going to be for somebody. All right, let's get into something else for another person. High Priestess of Spirit, 7. All right, so let's see what this is. Let's see what. 7. My love, it's time for you to put you first. and act boldly in your favor? What boundaries have I established that bring me peace? What areas in my life need stronger boundaries? So this is going to be about that for you guys that need to put boundaries up with certain people. This comes out so much. They want to know what would compel you to even do something like that. This is for the other female. What would make you do something like that? What would you think would have compelled this person? Is what they're saying. You know this person. You've been around this person enough to hear what they talk about and see what makes them tick. What do you think that the reason was, is what they want you to say. All right. Tell me about these boundaries. All right. Truth. Put your boundaries up, because I feel like somebody wants to offer you something. You could be anticipating a call or something like that, right? Somebody's going to try and offer you something, but I feel like you're just going to like... I think that you stand your ground when it comes to your boundaries, though, and it's because you've been hurt and betrayed and left out in the cold. There could be somebody that feels like because you've had this happen to you so much that you're going to be rude or ignorant about something. You know what I mean? There are some people who are lying about whether they helped you or not with the situation. I feel like when you were standing on your own and getting attacked by people, and had people, I don't know, just wanting to hurt you is what it looks like. I think that there are people who just kind of let it go, and there's people now who are going to lie and saying that that they didn't play a part, or, yeah, but secretly they did. There could be a Pisces here specifically. These could even be people in the judicial system that were secretly involved in whatever this was. But there's truth coming out now that first off, you're a really good person. All right. I mean, that Knight of Cups is like one of the best, just a sweet person. And I feel like there are some people that turned their back on you even. It's not even that they didn't help, okay? But they actually like knew about it and just avoided it. Because this person here, like these are people, this is behind your back. I feel like people were also talking shit on you a lot. And you're just a good person. But this is I don't really like turning their back. Like they see that these people are like this, and this person seems like they're acting like they don't know that they're there. Does anybody know what they're doing? Does anyone? And I feel like this could have been you, like down and like fucking feeling like by yourself. People were secretly lying on you as well to, you know, I think that there's people who are trying to justify the part that they played in whatever this was. That's what it feels like to me. Like, what can I say? What can I pull out of a hat? Someone I'm not. All right, so these are women and you're a woman, these are women that you're not, and that's why they're angry. They're not like you, and that's all it took. If you're a man, it's the same shit. These guys are something that you're not. You're not, right? Yeah, the devil. You could be a Capricorn or you could be a Taurus, but I feel like these are people that are people in the judicial system that are also connected to some kind of cult that was possibly stalking you or harassing you, all right? But these are people that have horrible attachments on them too. It just feels like jealousy and envy. A senior, some of these people are too old to be doing this. You're a senior citizen, a grandmother or a grandfather doing this. Champagne. What they like to see you in pain. Okay, a Pisces. Would you be okay knowing your kids are going to turn out just like you, Pisces? You put your boundaries up with a Pisces? Hates his own mom. Well, we're definitely dealing with a Pisces male here then, obviously. All right, so we're dealing with a Pisces now. Tell me about this. Would you be okay knowing your kids are going to turn out just like you? Okay. Is a friend of yours? Okay. This is worst case scenario. Why were they stressed out? It's a friend. Oh, were you stressed out? Hold on. Somebody could be trying to find a way to try and... But you know what I think? Listen, I feel like somebody's stressed out because they work together with a very childish person. I think that somebody wound up... Is this a pregnancy? Oh my God, that somebody's child died? Somebody could have had a miscarriage or something. That's for somebody. Somebody had a miscarriage or their child passed away. There's a friend of yours that's stressed out. Why? You were loyal to this person though. And I think that while you were going through a difficult time, they worked together with other people. What's this Page of Cups? It's very immature. Maybe that's why I'm confused. I don't vibe with this. This feels like very immature. There's a friend of yours. I don't know if you friend zoned this person because I'm feeling like they offered you a small amount of love and shit, and I feel like what you offered this person was this. And you changed or you started some kind of transformation. It could have been you and some other, or this person was supposed to do this with you. This could have been like someone that you were destined to be with in this lifetime. But they wouldn't get out of this karmic energy. I feel like this is also sex. Somebody chose to be with someone else because of sex. This person played single, but I do believe that they were also married. You know, they could have had a wife that's a Cancer, or the Cancer was the side piece. There could be a Scorpio and a Cancer that was involved in this situation. But they judged the shit out of you. I don't know if the wife and the other female know each other, right? But I feel like they judged you possibly for being on this journey and like just staying to yourself. Like you changed. This person didn't. The two females involved didn't either. I feel like they're the same type of female because that could be just what he was like. So he was attracting that. So you weren't attracted to it, I guess, because you were changing. I don't know what you were changing. It could have been your diet, your lifestyle, drugs, alcohol, whatever this was, sex. And I feel like intuitively you knew that this person was in a relationship. This person could have wanted like a harem garage. It feels like somebody wanted you to be another notch on the belt and you wouldn't. You knew that this person was going to get attention because you could have brought attention to the fact that this person was married and had a relationship. All right, so I'm going to go from there because I think that's what this is. You knew, like, I know you're married. And I know you're dating this chick on the side. And I know that you want me probably to be the same type of female, but you're not. You were different. All right, you're different. All right, so now what? So you knew that he was married, right? And he felt some kind of way. Did you tell one of these females that he was married? You could have said, yo, you know, ding, you know he's married? Hold on. Okay. Blood sucking. So he chose to be with like a blood sucking, violent. I guess he chose a life of violence instead of changing. Because you were supposed to be the person that helped this person have an awakening and have a transformation, a complete 180. And I guess you knew that if that's what I'm doing, and I know that you're married and you're dating someone on the side, I mean, you would be detrimental to what I want to do, right? And then somebody was acting like they didn't like you. They missed an opportunity. This is how they really felt. They felt like, fuck, man, right? Somebody was acting like they didn't care. Yeah, but they were really like lost. They felt lost. Lost without you. Because they got into this, they did this so impulsively. You know, they were really angry. So then they started doing fucked up shit behind your back. You know what I mean? I feel like they started gossiping and talking about you too behind your back. And they wanted you to feel this. This person could have even acted like they cut you out, or that they're the one that didn't want you. And I honestly think that this is how they wanted you to feel. They wanted you to feel lost. I feel like somebody was like, fine, forget it, you know what I mean? Or they acted like this is the type of person that when they are attracted to somebody, they show it in a really strange way. So they didn't understand. I feel like they thought that you were going to be like this. You didn't even realize what this person was trying to do. I don't feel like you realized it. You were just being yourself. That's why the authenticity thing came out. You were really just not knowing what was going on. And this person took that as like, you don't care, or you never cared. They wanted you to feel like that. They thought, well, you know, if I talk shit on this person, or even ignoring you, I felt like somebody went out of their way to. It feels real childish and petty. It's hard for me to put this together because I don't know how old you are. You got to know better. They got into something impulsively, wound up getting betrayed, right? They decided, you know, to cut out any kind of healing of any kind. This person has been betrayed a lot in the past too, and I think you guys had similar types of lives. And you were going to definitely help this person deal with this shit. I don't think they even realize how much they've been betrayed. That they were a hurt person who wanted to hurt you instead of help you. You wanted to help them. So they cut out any kind of... This would be complete, like, winning the lottery with you. Possibly for a Scorpio. But they did this. They cut out an awakening, right? They cut out wish fulfillment. Because I think that they cared more about money at the time. I think that somebody also lied and said that they had money as well. It's King of Pentacles. Why is this Nine of Swords here, though? Yeah, so and it was drugs, alcohol. I feel like this person lost a lot of money to drugs and alcohol. You didn't want nothing to do with it. You could have partied with this person. I don't know if you warned somebody about somebody too, saying you're not going to get anything out of this. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to wind up giving more than you get to one of these women. They chose that instead. They chose drugs and alcohol and partying and all kinds of shit. And I feel like because they could have even like said, you want to come drink, or do you want, and somebody offered something like, hey, you want to hang out? And I feel like you were like, no. I don't feel like you cared like this person wanted you to care, but it wasn't like they thought you were playing a game. Because the girls that they're with, they're used to that. Acting like they don't care. You literally, it's not that you don't care. I just feel like you were so focused on whatever this was, you felt like you were being guided to do. Right? I need to make changes. I'm going to fuck up whatever this is. And so, this person started targeting you. Instead of taking a stand, they decided to join in and targeting you. Yeah, possibly with a toxic ass relationship. This person's karma was a toxic ass relationship, right? Where all they do is fight. I feel like they drink and fight. Somebody thought that they were getting an opportunity with this female, all right? But they also they put their guard up with an opportunity with you. This is marriage, though. This is an opportunist. That's why. This person was married. They wanted the chick on the side, okay? They had the relationship on the side. They were still married in the past, and I don't know. This person they were with could even have been married and shit like that. It could be an opportunist, is preying on another opportunist. I did a video on this like last year or maybe 2 years ago about this, all right? And now they're like stuck in addiction, or they were. I don't know what this is. Stuck in addiction and shit like that. Truth. This is a Pisces again. This person got into some black magic. This person could have even gotten connected to some kind of cult and didn't even realize it. All right. But I feel like, hold on. You stayed loyal. You stayed loyal to whatever this path is, whatever this new road I got to be on. You know what I mean? Because the other one's just not working. You know. I feel like you even walked away from family members and stuff and started exposing family members. This could even be their family members. You started exposing stuff like that. I feel like somebody either wanted you homeless or tried to make you fucking homeless. They could have even, you could have been living out of your car, or that's what they wanted. You drew attention to something and this person didn't like that, but that's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to trigger somebody into like changing their life, you know? And there's a Cancer female here that they got into a relationship with. I feel like this person, they thought this person was you, right? I think they thought this person was the divine feminine. This person, because the way she portrayed herself at first is like this. That's how she showed up, all dolled up, right? Wearing the best outfit she's got. She could have possibly said that she was coming into some kind of money. This person, this dude could have turned his back on his own kids for this woman. I think you knew exactly what your worth was, all right? If this person didn't ignore their kid or didn't take care of their kids and stuff, I feel like you will not deal with any kind of childish love. Like, you had this in the past. I think this is all you had, and you just didn't want it anymore. Somebody should have just respected the fact that you wanted something different than they wanted at the time. All right? So then, you know, they all work together, possibly, to attack you and judge you and stalk you and harass you. And now something come full circle for these people. Judgment is here. What is this judgment? This is a narcissist together for me. This is a narcissist is now alone. This feels like the demise of a true narcissist is what it feels like. All right? Because now the person that they're with, I don't feel like this person can get anybody their age. Somebody's looks deteriorated. And I think that this person now has no choice but to deal with people younger than them that are naive. Harry? That are naive, right? Because I feel like they're even having a hard time getting a karmic female at this point. They're having a hard time getting women of the same age because they keep getting caught in lies. I feel like secretly they want to come back and offer you something secretly. I feel like you know this. You know that you weren't the problem in this situation, okay? And I feel like that's why you kind of slept well. While this person was having constant endings in relationships, this person kept trying to find just a bit of you in these females, and they never could. They got cheated on and shit, you know what I mean? And I feel like somebody was also planning on holding on to money that belonged to you. They were holding on to something. This person, though, what the fuck? They lost everything. They lost a home. They lost jobs. So this person, instead of just saying, like, I can't do this to this person because they were a good friend to me or whatever this was. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. That's what they just said. Thanks. Is that how you feel? Like, thanks a lot? You know what I mean? You could have been struggling and going through something, and they could have just like kicked you out. I don't know if this is somebody that you lived with. They could have kicked you out because it made them feel good. Like, I have the control here. You know what I mean? You don't want to be with me. You don't want to adhere to whatever this is I have to say. And I feel like this is also cutting out dick. Somebody likes to control with their dick. I feel like somebody has that kind of sex, like bondage. This is weird. Somebody likes to have that kind of sex. Like, they like to control women. All right? With that. And I feel like you just knew you could be a Taurus. That you were, or this person could be, that you were just beautiful. This value. I mean, this is value. Ding. This is value, like, You had a rap. You started working on yourself like tough. Your pride and ego. I feel like that's what this person needed to work on too. Their pride and ego and shit. You could have said that, and look at this person looking like, what are you kidding me? I don't have pride and ego. You know what I mean? But the whole time, I feel like somebody also acted like they didn't care. But the whole time they were like this because you ghosted them. I feel like they thought that they were always going to be able to contact you or something like that. This bitch, look at, she's like focused on like, I said what I said. And that's that. I'm noticing the crow in this card. I don't know. You could have just relied on ancestors, or you were just, you know, very, very confident in the fact that this person is used to females saying that they're done, but then they always go back. Okay. This is what you knew. This is what she's focused on. All right. This is how the cards came out. Right. This is what I know. I want to be happy. I know I'm destined for something. You know what I mean? I want to see what it is. Let me try it out. And this person just, you knew that this person treats women like options. This is justice, because now this person is getting treated like an option by, I feel like, at least one female. They're getting treated the way that they treated women in the past. And then this is something that you know, has to come back around. Somebody had to see how they were treating you or other women, if this was an ex or a friend or something like that. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. All right. So I don't know how old this person's child is. I'm guessing it's boys. Their sons could even be carrying on the same behavior. This person, you grew and this person didn't. And that's what they're angry about. And so I'm guessing that there was a lot of lies and rumors and stuff. I think whatever the story really is, they switched it. So you wanted to be with them. They didn't want nothing to do with you. They were changing. You were still getting high. They didn't want to get high anymore. I feel like it's the complete, everything is flipped. So they took your story, which is the truth and authentic, and they made it theirs. And they tried to make their life yours. All right? Union. You were supposed to. There was supposed to be something that happened here. Yin and yang is on the top of that card. You just were out of balance with each other. You were at some point. At some point, you guys were like this, but I feel like it's because you were both living the same type of lifestyle. Safe travel. You moved on from even wanting to make this work. And then what? Page of Wands. Yeah, they said... They could have even created a message saying that it was from you and making it seem like they said to you. Like, I think somebody created messages going, please come back. Like, I just want to be with you, or this, that, or the other. And they had messages in response saying, I can't do this anymore. You know, I need to change, and you're still getting high. I really think somebody went to these lengths to try to make it seem like, because they were jealous of the fact that you could change like this. I can feel that already. Somebody was jealous. Like, how is this person doing a 180 like this? Because I'm the man and this is the woman. I should be able to do this shit. How is this person doing this shit? Because they were so disappointed they didn't talk to you anymore. I feel like somebody was acting like they didn't care, or like it was no big deal. I think it was no big deal for you. Not because you didn't care, but because something else was more important in your life. You're very forward, and I think this person doesn't like that. You could have said something the way it was to their face, or your message was very forward, okay? And they're not used to that. They're used to being able to schmooze women and use narcissistic word salad to get them back into their life, and you wouldn't do that. Yeah. I feel like intuitively you knew that the person that they were in a relationship was no good. Right? It's like, I'm not going to be jealous because I know you're going to destroy each other. You knew that you were a loyal friend, so you were okay with that. All right? I know that I'm being honest. Right? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that I'm a great person. So the way you felt about yourself played a huge part in this. Your confidence in who you know and the kind of person you know you are. I couldn't have done anything better. I don't feel any fighting here. You walked away. You went through loss. You talked about the loss. I feel like this helped you. You could have talked about this situation and that pissed this person off. you started looking at, you looked at this differently. You both looked at this differently, and it's showing in the way you guys turned out in life. Your perspective on this shit was, well, I mean, we all take a loss, right? I'm going to talk about it because it's going to help me. This person, I think, kept it in and stayed with toxic relationships and stuff. And this is why you're here and they're there. The only thing stronger than us is you. This could be multiple. This could be multiple people from your past. Yeah, and I think that this helped you. You knew that you had to do something by yourself. Yeah, I feel like you were happy when you were broke, motherfucker, okay? You could have been the happiest in your life when you were going through something because you saw something as a challenge and not a problem, God. I want to show you that they put this here, God, all right? I feel like you were happy even when your family didn't want nothing to do with you. Maybe you realized that you were free. You know, like your perspective was, God damn, I feel like weight was taken off of me. This person's family members were jealous of you too. I think that you had to even defend yourself with their family. Did you get into it with their family members and shit? I think you just stayed to yourself. It feels like someone's family members were even like taking part in this stalking or... So you just were by yourself. You defended yourself all the time, and that caused a fucking tower moment. Somebody stepped up and defended themselves. I feel like whenever these family members or the whole community, you stepped up and you said how you felt. And I think that caused a problem. Because they wanted you, I guess, to just sit back and take it. You know, yeah, truth. So now what? I mean, what is this about? You know, you were being civil in the way that you handled something. You were civil. And the more civil that you were, the more they tried to bring out another side of you. Like, they weren't happy with the fact that you handled this like an adult. I try not to fart in front of you because you deserve better. Somebody knew they weren't good enough for you in this type, where they were. Right? I'm not saying they're not, but where they were at the time, why would I let you bring me down when I need to change? What would you let me bring you down, right? I have a chair at my house that I reserved just for you. Somebody could be sitting in a chair. Reserved just for you. So this person, did you live with this person and they made you feel uncomfortable in the house? Like they made you feel like you couldn't go to certain areas in the house or something like that. I just feel, it feels real bully-like, man. For somebody that claims to have loved somebody, it feels real bully. And it was all because you either friend-zoned them or it was because you just didn't want the type of relationship that they were willing to give. And that's all it was. I don't feel anything else here. I don't feel ignorant. Love you guys. You could have even like been that kind of person where you say like love you a lot, you know. What are you thankful for at the very moment? I feel like they're thankful for you though. Though they won't say that. You could have put them in their place and they didn't realize how much they needed that. You being authentic is causing tower moments all over the place. Good and bad. You know, for good people, it's making them want to be more authentic and they want those people in their life. For the people who just refuse to change and they just want to lie on top of lie, you're causing tower moments because they're having a hard time making friends because there's a lot more people who want authenticity than don't. I can't stand the way I look, so I attack other people. Was this family members or this could even be the females that this guy was in a relationship with, don't like the way that they look. If he surrounded himself with females that were jealous of you, I think some part of him enjoyed that because he liked hearing them talk shit on you because he was still broken or hurt by the fact that you didn't want to be with this guy or you didn't want no parts of whatever this was. So he secretly liked that, you know, like I don't think he chimed in as much, but he enjoyed listening to them talk about you. It gave him satisfaction, like gratification to hear people talking shit on you. You could be a Taurus. A Taurus doesn't like the way that they look, so they attack other people. Or you're the Taurus. This is someone that was holding on to a marriage. Oh, they hold on to every word you say. This person. For somebody, it's a fucking priest. All right, it's a priest, but you're a woman of honor. And he's never been around that shit before. You don't backstab, you don't betray, you say it like it is. There's just some shit you won't do. Liar. And they said that you were the liar. This person is a liar, though. This is somebody that, let's just say you have a conversation. They hold on to the one thing you said. You could have said something out of pocket once or twice. They never forget that. That gets brought up all the time. They don't remember anything else that you said. All right. Their dad could have been just like that. Their mom, that sounds more like a mom thing, actually. Their mother could have been like that. They lied. They could have lied and said that they actually were in a relationship with you and that you were doing black magic in the home. If you were living with this person, they were doing some kind of ritual. This could have been with a life insurance policy involved. This sounds like a sacrifice. They could have lied and said that you were getting involved in this. Damn. Okay. They said you were easy, and I feel like you're not. Somebody wants to apologize for this. Somebody's real sorry that they did this shit, man. They lost. I feel like they lost a home and everything. They could have lost a business on top of it. But I feel like you put yourself in this bubble. They don't even know how to reach you or how to even get to you. Like, how do I even get around this person? Because they can't drink with you, you know, or they can't do drugs with you. So it's not like, maybe that's how you guys would have made up before. Like, hey, man, I got some shit, you know, or let's go get drinks or something like that. And this person, they may want to thank you because you may have forced somebody to give up drinking and stuff. I mean, this person may have actually changed. I don't know how long it's been since you spoke to this person. Somebody doesn't even know how to approach you because you're a completely different person. And I think that maybe they don't, you may be the same person when it comes to being approached. Maybe they think you're different, right? Like, they think that just because you cut shit out or you change certain parts of your life, that you would be a different person when it comes to being approached. I feel like you're still, that's why they put authentic. When you're authentic, and say you're drinking and doing drugs, right? And you change that side of yourself, you're still authentic in the way that you are with people. I think somebody thinks that you're going to be different because you changed the way that you were living, right? Psycho killer. Okay. I mean, somebody could have said that you were malicious, honest detective. Did somebody hire a detective? Bulimic? Honest and bulimic. You could have talked about bulimia. I think you're honest to a fault. You're authentic. You know what I mean? I think that it's hard for people to believe what this person has to say about you, because I think you're just the kind of person where you'll talk about shit about yourself that most people wouldn't dare. You could have been bulimic at some point. Yeah, but you stood your ground on that. So you overcame that. I don't know, your family. There could have been other family members of yours that were also bulimic. You know, it feels like really being judged too. There's a Gemini here. What's up with the Gemini? Oh, was doing black magic. Yup. If this isn't a Gemini, I feel like this person is stressed the fuck out because they turned their back on you. Okay, you could be the wife. They turn their back on any kind of happiness, any kind of shot at just true happiness for a relationship with a narcissistic female who secretly has mental illness, okay, was doing black magic on this man. to try to keep him stuck in life and to not see things clearly. So he could have been looking at you like she wanted him to think that you were doing black magic, and then he looked at her like, I feel like she could even had the ability. I don't know how long she's been doing this shit, but they're showing me somebody that actually was so good at doing black magic that they actually could change their looks. They looked younger, they looked healthier, and I feel like I don't know if they were feeding you food or doing some kind of black magic. You could have started aging, but something reversed. Maybe that's what forced you to change and stop doing drugs and drinking. You may not even have realized that this was all transpiring. I feel like you were just doing what you felt like you needed to do, and all this shit was being done in secret. Yeah. This person sat there and judged you. I think somebody thought that you were a loner, or he made fun of you because you put boundaries up. Right? I think that somebody thought that you were a geek or something. Like, this person don't have any friends or nobody likes them. And I think you just did this because you knew that this was just best for you. That's all. You knew that this person was going to come back with lies. I think that this person they chose over you in a relationship also fucked them over. And they got put in jail possibly. And now they got out. I feel like somebody got out of jail or got out of prison or something like that. Yeah, truth. So you wound up helping. I don't even know if you knew you meant to. All right? You helped somebody get out of jail too for the same bitch that they chose over you. This is a rough lesson for somebody, but I'm gonna see what the lesson was anyway, and then I'm gonna close this out. They're realizing that you were essential, an essential part of their life. What is this? The universe is your sugar daddy. I guess somebody cut off, maybe they thought that you were 46, that if they didn't help you, somebody was also telling people that, well, I did this for them and I did that for them and they couldn't take care of themselves and this, that, or the other. And I feel like you are taking care of yourself. You allowed the universe to provide for you, even if it was just the essentials, okay? I do. I think that they said, we were paying the rent, we were helping them pay this and this, that, or the other. And it turns out that this person was reliant on these females to survive. This person could have even been reliant on like a mom or a sister. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. You weren't on the same level. What's happening now though? I'm curious. Like, where's this person at now? I'm curious to see, like, where's this person at now? Talented. They want to apologize. Okay. They want to fix something. But they're having a hard time figuring out how. Yeah, because you're very closed off. You closed yourself off from the world. It's like, how do I even get to this person? Because they know, they know that you've been hurt. So, right. They know that, like, you're concerned, like, is this going to be legit? I feel like this person's like, I understand that this person is, like, standoffish because look at all of this shit that happened to him, for fuck's sake, right? Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like this person may wait until they see you somewhere. Somebody may, and then they're going to try and, connect with you somehow. I feel like this person, yeah, wow. Okay. This person, I think, wants to wait until they are established. This person may think that you don't want anything to do with them because they may be struggling right now. I feel like somebody thinks, I want to offer this person something, but I don't have a lot of material shit. I don't know if you care about that. But the universe is your sugar daddy. I don't feel like you do. I feel like you know that, like, the universe will always provides for me. It has been. Like, I don't feel like you care about that stuff, I think this person is used to the females that they've been with only caring about that shit. Somebody's stressed out because they're like, this person is independent or they're okay on their own. I thought they were going to be stressed out without me, but it looks like they're doing fine on their own. You're attracting wealth. That's what the King of Pentacles is for me. And I feel like they're overthinking this, man. This is authentic to the core. All right. So we'll see how this goes, I guess. I don't know if they're going to reach out to you or they're going to try and catch you somewhere. Like, oh, hey, funny running into you here. Somebody is so... You bring out the insecurity in this person, and I don't feel like this person's ever been insecure before. All right? Either way, stay authentic and don't change. We're not going nowhere. Love you. Philly out.